It's all about keeping a solid structure defensively. St. Louis, it's the first time this back line have played together. Big question, without Ricky Pooch, how does LA play into the front half? Delgado and Brugman, they'll be...
It's September, it's a Sunday in St. Louis, it's time for football and MLS Matinee live around the world for you on Apple TV. Attacks going essentially right up the gut through the middle of the field. Yoshida with the important reception on that one, but here's Vasilev, Hartel on the Becher, and Teuchert's going to get another chance, and he scores!
We saw this substitution being made with Derwinski coming in. Only his third start of the season, but how important that was for him to step out. It's an errant pass, and Derwinski's onto it, and then quickly, the numbers for St. Louis just getting around the area. But how quick thinking that is from Becher. That's what CEDI's all about. Just understanding what's around them now. There's a challenge there that Galaxy can go and put in, but it's not clean enough. And Teuchert, the second bite of it, just calmly slots it right into the corner. What a start to his City SC career. He's more or less said, do a job, stay in the middle and keep us connected.
Here goes Peck. And this is Royce, and he's got Fagundes available as well. It's Fagundes, it's deflected. And an important touch came in from Hebert. Ioane coming in field. Fagundes, he's got the former St. Louis man, Nelson, the cross. Marcel. And now Peck, and it's square for Brugman to hit it, and a save from Berkey.
We start to think about a Joveljic should just be sniffing around, but as it comes back to Brugman.
Hartel. And deflected, and Berkey had to watch that very carefully. Ultimately, he tips it over the top, and LA have their first corner.
What stands out so much about Berkey is footwork. Those little steps just to get himself back.
Look out for him to come into the game as it progresses.
This is a silly one from Durkin. His Peck's getting away from him. Been able to get the noses in front without being at their best.
Nowinski's block. Sets up for Nelson again though, and that's Peck. And Berkey down behind him.
It's interesting with Yoshida and Neal. The tallest of the two, right in the middle.
It's Leuven, and it's McCarthy who parries it away of stoppage time.
There's a solid strike, but it's got to go over the big man of Yoshida and Neal, and it goes. And so you're going to get more out of Paintsel now, being in his more natural position on the wing, and you're going to get more of a battle for the St. Louis center backs with Barry being in there, opening up space for other players.
Looking for Peck, and here is Barry to lay it off for Peck, and an instant impact. The substitute sets up Peck, and LA equalise within 60 seconds of the restart.
And all of a sudden, LA Galaxy, they have life. But watch this body contact from Barry on Kessler as it comes in. Peck gets a loose touch from him, but there, Barry, he does enough to throw off Kessler, and that slight little touch, just flicking it beyond for Peck, who's screaming for it. He wants that return pass, and when he gets there...
Well, they've met in MLS, 3 of course, with it being... So there's a second-year team. Durkin now, he's escaped one challenge, and that cross is parried by McCarthy.
Well, that's twice now for Durkin that he's released himself from midfield, but he hasn't had the final ball. Just put him into an area without picking out any players.
Thorson trying to get in behind. He has read the substitute, the cross behind everybody. So this will bring it away.
A disappointing ball. You've got Klaus in the game. Just lift it.
You can have another go. Oh, he's found Hartel! He finds the net! Galaxy back onto their heels on the road.
Such a better ball from Reed on that second attempt. As the back line for the Galaxy, they just sit off. And Cerrillo, he's only just come into the game for Delgado, but he loses sight of Hartel. He pops up at the right moment, hasn't had as much impact and involvement in the game as he would like. But doesn't that change with one strike, one touch? How good is that to open up his foot?
Royce, so he's found a way through. He's got Painter to his left, and Royce ultimately taken out for Lerman, and it's going to be a yellow card, the third of the game for St. Louis. Goal on his debut last week for the LA Galaxy. They'd like one now as we head towards the final quarter of an hour. It's Royce, and it's his old teammate Berkey, who's right behind it to make the save. And a big cheer for Holm as he takes control for the first time, all the way across to Hartel. There's Klaus, back for Hartel again. Support from Reed on the left as well. The red shirts moving forward. And the shot from Jaden Reed, punched away.
And that ball from Reed in for Hartel, hasn't that given him confidence? Taking on that strike from distance.
Klaus has gone through late there, and that's going to be another yellow card. So they're racking these up today. Yoshida for Yamane. And here's cross. Oh, Peck was arriving. Well, Reed just did enough. And it'll go out for a corner.
He did. The left back got away with one.
Here's the corner from the right in the last minute of normal time. And it was off the head of Jovilic, but on the bounce, straight through to Berkey.
Davis, he's trying to say, I want to release down the right-hand side.
Klaus. Ordered back for the free kick. And that's Pencil. It's the play. The Western Conference leaders have one more shot. It's Berry. It's Cuevas. And Jovilic trying to get underneath it. It's Berkey's hands. It's St. Louis's victory at City Park.